Just giving Chippy a little rest. He got so tired at the dog park and I was like, what is this smell? Oh, golly gosh. This to me is over toasted bread. Hey Charlie. I just made some tea. I'm actually making breakfast. This looks pretty hot. I can smell the, like, I think it's the cardamom that I can smell. Well, it has a little bit of that chai flavor in this as well, which I don't really love, but this is not bad. It's better than chai. Chai, I won't get again. I don't like. I've decided I'm going to make some egg whites today. So I've got my 2 eggs here ready to go. I have not had, like, I feel like egg toast in a little bit. I've been having like yogurt all week and I'm kind of a little bit sick of it. So I do like to change up my breakfast a little bit. So I'm going to have eggs. I'm also at work today and I've got like a long like day kind of shift, like it goes through that the day, and I start at lunchtime. So I'm probably going to make myself the like this shake thingy, and I'm going to put a banana in there and I'm going to then have that at lunch. So as in not lunch, sorry, whilst I'm at work I can drink it, so that way it's like, because it will be during lunchtime, because I probably won't get a break until dinner time, which I'm thinking I wanted to make a salad but I don't have any protein, so I don't know, I'm going to find something to do. But right now I've got to make breakfast. I've turned on the fry pan, so I've got to make the eggs. But you know what, I'll come back to you when it's time to eat and we'll have a little chat. Breakfast is ready. I've got my tea. I just love this teacup. My friend Wolli got me this teacup years ago, back when I lived in my old unit, and I still have it and I just love it. And I'm always like, I should add to it like maybe some other pink ones because it's just adorable. And I've got my egg toast, which usually keeps me full for a little bit of time, which is good. I'm glad that I've done my makeup for today. I literally just did like a simple eye, but I used 3 palettes. So I did like one for the crease, one for like the color, and then one for like the shimmer on top. You know what I find? I just love to have shimmer as like the last bit on my eye. Like I tried doing just mattes and I was like, I don't like it. So that's that. But I'm gonna have this and then I've got to get dressed. I've just decided that I'm probably just going to make the tuna with the rice crackers for lunch, because I just don't like tuna in salad and I know I'm not going to enjoy it, and I really don't want to spend money. Like I don't want to sit there and open my lunch and go, I don't want to eat this and then go waste money on something. So I know I'll eat the tuna with the crackers, so I'm going to do that instead. I can have salad tomorrow anyway. And this little guy, and there's our daily dose of chip. So I'm going to eat and I'll chat to you guys soon. Okay, so I'm prepping lunch. I've popped the tuna in there because I've drained it. I'm just using the tuna in spring water. And I'm just going to use this Tommy mayonnaise because it is the best mayonnaise. It's not the greatest for you, but I'm just trying to finish it off. And then I'll just get myself a different mayo. And I'm using one of these like banana peppers and green onion to pop in there. And then just some salt and pepper. And then I'll just usually pop it in this little container. Put a few of these rice crackers into another bag, and that's good. And then also have some fruit that I'll take too. This is what it looks like when it's all mixed in together and fits in this little container. And let's now make the shake. Now I've decided I'm going to put, where is the shake? We pack this away and then we're going to make this shake. Now, I did read that it says weight loss, which is not what I was actually looking at and using it for. It was more for the gut friendly. That's what my sister said. So just in case if anybody like is bothered by that. So I'm making it in my NutriBullet, and it's a cup of water and then a cup of milk, and then 2 tablespoons of the powder. I did make it yesterday. I'm going to add banana. I did put half a banana yesterday. I'm going to put a full banana because I want to make it like thicker. That's a heaped, isn't it? That's heaped. And yesterday I put the powder and then the milk, and a lot of the powder got stuck on the bottom. So this time I did milk, then powder. So I actually had some frozen bananas and some frozen strawberries, and I've popped them in there. And now let's make the shake. And this is what it looks like. I hope there isn't chunks in there. I don't really like when there's chunks, but I do a lot of like stop starts. I'm gonna pop it in this like a you know, like a drink bottle thing, and because this one's a little bit smaller one, that way it will stay cold. Because yesterday I had it in like one of these, but it didn't keep it cold, so I had to drink it quicker. This way, hopefully it'll stay cold. There's a tiny little bit left. I had a taste test. It actually tastes so good, and it actually all fit in here with some left over, so that's a pretty decent portion. Now I've got to get ready to go to work because I've left myself like 10 minutes. Mommy precious, Mommy's going to go to work today. You're going to stay home, okay? Love you. My battery is also dying, but this is the outfit for today, just a 3/4 black top. This skirt I've had for ages, but I really like it because it's got this tie up. And then I just wear my usual like tan coloured shoes. They kind of don't go, but you know what? They're nude, I call them. So yeah, this is it. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, and I just washed my hair. Well, I had a shower and washed my hair, and I figured I'm going to straighten it today. So actually, I'm combing it through. Oh, hair coming out. I'm combing it through. I put some oil in it, and then I'm just gonna let it air dry, and then probably blow dry it later. I'm going to take Chippy for a walk this morning. My mum called him this morning. I don't know what his problem was. She called him and he was like, I don't want to go. And so now I'm like, okay. Luckily I heard that, because normally I'd be like, oh, my mum's already taken him, so I don't really take him because, you know, back-to-back walks makes him tired. But I'm like, okay, we'll go. I wanted to take him today anyway. We were going to go later, but no, it's nice. We'll go nice and early in the morning. It's not actually that early because, but you know what? You always think, you know, half an hour I'll be ready. And then you're like, by the time I have a shower, I decided to shave my legs today. And, you know, now I'm like slowly brushing my hair, chatting to you guys. And I know this guy's waiting out the door over there thinking, are we going or what? So I'm thinking I'll probably, like, I had plans to maybe go like elsewhere, but I'm thinking maybe we'll go to the dog park today because I'm sure he'll like it. However, because it's been raining, the floor is like super muddy and wet, and I'm like, oh, do I really want to then have to like wash him and deal with like muddy Chip? Because especially now that I feel like I'm clean. And I'm wearing my bike pants today because if the sun hits me, I need a bit of a tan. But
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away, as you fade away.
Just giving Chippy a little rest. He got so tired at the dog park. He played ran. I even said to him, do you want to go? And he was like, sure. He just went to the gate and we left. And now we always do like a little walk before we go back to the car. But I thought, let him rest a little bit and then we'll make our way back.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a
hair is dry. I realized I feel like it has been ages since I've like blow dried it. It just feels so good to like actually have it straight. I also made some breakfast. I've got my egg toast. This to me is over toasted bread. What do you think? What is your perfect toasted bread? This to me is slightly over toasted, but I'm still gonna eat it. And I made a cold coffee and I popped some cinnamon in there. I've already had some of it, as you can probably tell. But I'm gonna go ahead, see if there's any comments I need to respond to on YouTube, and then I'm gonna do my makeup for the day because I said I did want to take Instagram pics today, but we will see. Oh, someone's calling me. So I sat down to do my makeup. I'm just doing my eyeshadow. I'm using that Iconic palette, mainly because it's very simple. There's not as many shades here, so it's just easier to do. I just washed my makeup bag that's in my like handbag. I had to chuck all like my makeup just on the bed over here because yesterday for lunch I had made myself tuna. The container is really great, like it does a great job. However, somehow like I had the container like upways in my bag and then some liquid spilled out, and this has happened before, so I should have put it in a plastic bag on top of that. And so then there was like tuna smell in my bag, so I had to clean out my bag. But then I saw that liquid had also touched my makeup bag, and I love my makeup bag so much, so I was like, as soon as I got home, luckily I remembered, because usually I wouldn't remember these things, and then I would sit here and have a stinky bag, and then I'd have to throw it out. But luckily I remembered, so I've washed it, and now it's just like I'm drying it out. I've just popped it in the sun to dry out because I want to put my makeup back in it and then continue on. My sister gave me that makeup bag. It's like a one from Estee Lauder, but it's like a purple looking travel one. I was also just messaging my friend Annetta about my stupidity. So one day, I don't even know what day it was, it definitely was not this week, and we're on Friday today, and I somehow was cooking chicken, and I don't even remember what day I was cooking chicken. Maybe it was on the vlog, and I'm pretty sure I was cooking in batches, so I made some, and then I'm sure I ate it. I'm just thinking, when did I eat chicken? I honestly don't even remember. It could have been last week. And then I must have been cooking another batch while I was eating, and the air fryer's probably gone off, that it's been ready. And then I've totally forgotten all about it. I've probably cleaned up, continued on with my life, and just, didn't even think about the chicken again. All of a sudden, I go to pop something in the air fryer, because I haven't used the air fryer in like a week. I've had canned tuna, I've had like toast. I haven't had anything to cook. I opened it up and I was like, what is this smell? And then I see there is cooked chicken sitting in the air fryer. It stank. So it's been in there, let's say, a week, maybe more, who knows. And I was like, oh my golly gosh. And then like, it hadn't gone green or anything, but when I touched one, like, it was all like slimy gross. Oh gee, I had to throw it out, and then I had to wash out my air fryer because the smell was still there, like, before I could even use it. Because normally I just cook on, like, I'll just pop a baking sheet and then I cook food on that, and then I throw out the baking sheet, so it saves me from having to clean it, because I'm just one of those people, I'm not great at cleaning things, so I try and do the easiest way possible so I don't have to do it. But luckily that's all done now. And now it's like drying out. I'm going to do lashes today. I've just found these ones. I think they're still the Wicked NYX ones, but like little ones have come out, so they're not as fluffy as they were, but I use them literally to the very end until they look very sparingly, and then I'm like, okay, time for new ones. So I try and make sure I always get my money's worth on lashes. So I was listening to like the Logan Paul podcast, and I'm not a regular listener, but I was listening to it last week because they were in Australia, so I was just curious as to like what they would say about Australia and stuff like that. It wasn't too bad. And then at the very end, he was saying how he's preparing to interview like Nick Kyrgios, and I was like, oh, it interests me, because I'm kind of like, I like Nick Kyrgios. He's the bad boy of tennis, but really, like, I mean, he's a good character in terms of tennis. And then it was just the way that Logan had said, kind of like, I really want to prepare for this and make sure I'm ready, that I thought, oh wow, they take these interviews quite serious. So then I thought, I'll listen to it this week, and I was listening to the interview, and it was quite interesting, like learning things about Nick Kyrgios. I don't know if you guys watch tennis or if you're into it, but like he said, he doesn't have a coach, and I didn't even know that. I feel like every single person who plays has a coach. So for someone who doesn't have a coach, he actually plays so well. And you know what? It's actually good to listen to interviews of people, because sometimes we tend to judge people just based on little things, like how he was saying on the court, he's like a different kind of character. You know, he's like human. You get upset over things, and then off you're like different. And it was just kind of like listening. It's like with everyone in life, really. We're all like different characters at different times. And sometimes people may perceive you a certain way, like especially like not just him, like other people who might be actors or have an online presence. You're perceived a certain way because maybe of pictures or just little snippets that people might cut out and make of you, and especially people on reality shows, that, you know, it's nice when you actually hear them talking, that you're like, oh, you're human too. Makeup is done. I did use my NYX. This is another like lingerie. This one is my favorite one. So they're both kind of like a NYX lingerie, but this is the extra large. This is, I think, the regular one, which I quite like a lot more, but also like that shade better. I'm finding that this color is just too dark for me. This is the Max Out. I feel like it's too deep of a purple, that I'm just feeling like it's just starting to not suit me as much. So I popped a little bit of my concoction on top to kind of lighten it. Maybe I'll pop a gloss on top. I'll do my diamond plumper. Usually it's because like when I'm taking photos, I want my lips to stand out, so I put color on them. But then for the day, I just feel like sometimes it's a bit too much. This is a nice gloss. So I took my photo, but I wasn't feeling it, so I only just took the one. I didn't take any more. Also, I kind of feel that I like my location that I put there, but the door frame gets in the way of me like trying to take pictures. I have to strategically place the camera so you can't see the door frame, so it kind of limits me. I don't know, I feel like there's nowhere around the house where I can take a good pic. Kind of looking for an area that's not cluttered behind me, because like I feel like here it's not bad, but it's still a little cluttered behind me. And then everywhere else there's like a whole bed that takes up the room. My mum, well, she loves clutter. So I may take some clothes with me when we go to my sister's, and if we're feeling up to it, maybe I'll take a photo or two, get my sister to take it, because I'm sick of me and my tripod. I'm just having some lunch. I'm doing granola and yogurt. This is the YoPro, the banana flavored one. It tastes so good, but those, like, I feel like those big sachets of yogurt, they're just so big. I never eat that much yogurt. However, I had 2 and they're gonna expire by tomorrow, so I gotta eat one today. I'm eating one tomorrow, because I already had my big tub that I had bought, and I've been using my big tub trying to use up that because I'd already opened it. And I'm like, how much yogurt could you possibly eat? I was actually planning on having some chicken. I thought I might do like a chicken and salad, so I cooked up a nice big piece of chicken, and I thought half today for my like salad, and then half I'll do one tomorrow because I'm at work, so I'll make a salad from home. Chippy was standing there staring at me, and he's like, I can smell the chicken. And I felt so bad because I gave him a bit of dog food this morning. I didn't have anything else, and I actually have to buy him biscuits because he's all out. So I cut up half for my sandwich tomorrow, and then I gave him the other half, so I'm having yogurt. Things you do for your children. We are now at my sister's house. You know it, it's Friday night, it's dinner night. We are having burritos today. Oh, there's Nathan and Chippy. Angus, you got a haircut?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, I didn't really look at you before. You kind of walked right in and had a shower.
No, that's right.
And you've got Angus is doing a masso burrito with Avad on it. Angus has Avad on everything.
That's right.
And Sonia is still making some over there. This is mine. It feels zoomed. No, it's not zoomed. We've got turkey mince, we've got avocado on the bottom, some salsa and some lettuce. So I finished work today. Today we got to wear colour for Mardi Gras, so I wore a bit of purple. And now I'm at my friend Diana's house and we are just about to have dinner. We decided to get some Thai. So I will actually, let me show you guys Charlie, because you haven't seen him in a while. Hey Charlie. Look how cute you are. Very well behaved today. Hello. And we have Diana. And oh, there's Charlie. Hello, buddy. What happened?
He's like, what are we having?
We're having dinner, Charlie. So we're having some Thai. Yeah. Hey, buddy. You're so cute. And we got some drinks. I'm doing creaming soda. I haven't had this in ages. Di's got some Coke, no sugar, and we got some Thai, as I said. Oh, that's tofu.
This is my favorite. This is tofu.
Ah, and yeah, there we go. Editing Stanzie here, guys. It is now the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. It was like a little bits and pieces everywhere. Sorry that the vlog is a little bit late this week, if you pay attention to the days that it goes up. But I do have a couple more that I do need to edit, and I might have a few extra ones in there. And I also have a taste testing video with Sonia and Angus that I need to edit as well, and hopefully get that up in the next few days. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button below. And I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you come back. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Disgrace, I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no, you'll never be the same.